What is going on, guys? We are here with another reaction video. This one from Mesus. I'm trying not to read too many comments before I do a reaction video because I don't want to spoil it. But it sounds like from everything I'm reading is that it's they said where's this comment here? Oh, Tom hits us with the heartbreak. Mesus follows up with the anger. I think this is going to be a pretty heavy punching video. A lot of us feel, and I think it's a good way to display how people were feeling. At least, you know, for me, when I saw it, I was heartbroken, I was sad, I was shaky, it just felt horrible. But then I got angry, and I've been angry ever since. This is the angriest I think I've ever been in my life, and I would say good to anybody else that feels the way that I do. Stay angry and fight like hell. No violence, but we will make sure that there are consequences for the people celebrating Charlie Kirk's death. So now we are here with a video, Cowards by Mesus. Let's get into it. Here we go.
I don't know what to say, Lord, but I know that I can stay silent. And I don't know what to pray, Lord, so I pray that I don't turn violent. I try to turn the other cheek, evil's everywhere I turn, I feel it turning me into someone I don't want to be, someone that don't forgive. But if we let evil go, we just punish the innocent. Two children woke up without daddy and a wife without a husband, and you celebrate in public like you love it. So disgusted, God, I'm trying not to cuss, but what the f*** do that around me, and I'm swinging, that's on everything I love. And if they lock me up, then lock me up and throw away the key. Rather be a man behind bars than a coward living free. You probably got no principles if you ain't got no enemies. This the point of no return, or turning point where you need me. Cause laughing at a man's death.
This is the point of no return. You know, I've said that before, that this changes things forever, and there's no going back. This has radicalized radicalized people like me even more than we already are. But also the moderates are radicalized. You had moderates that didn't really care about politics. You know, maybe they voted, maybe they didn't. You know, they had, you know, took a break in between certain election seasons. They weren't that politically active. You radicalized the moderates. We already have over 30,000 volunteers for TPUSA, which is Charlie Kirk's organization. Record number of volunteers and donations towards the Republican Party. You say the Republican Party is not perfect. No, of course not. But it is the only deterrent to the evil leftists that are celebrating Charlie's death. They are the bad guys. They are the villains. So we should do everything we can to help this platform, to help President Trump and who, you know, may come after him, to fight the left, to defeat the left. There's a lot of people like, oh, I don't like Trump, I stood home. But do you really think things would have been better if Kamala won? Come on. If you think yes, then you're just you're brain dead. There's something seriously mentally wrong with you.
Suppose if you ain't got no enemies, this the point of no return, or turning point where you need me. Cause laughing at a man's death, same as pissing on his grave. But I bet you cowards thinking that you brave. I said, laughing at a man's death, same as pissing on his grave. But I bet you won't do that in my face. Cause these cowards shot a stand up man while he was sitting down. I don't recognize the world that we live in now. The Bible said that this would happen, it's all written down. The final minutes of the final time is ticking, Jesus coming any minute now. They shame was sacred while they celebrating sinning now. I say it loud enough that you can hear it in the clouds. I'd rather die than live life like a coward. Cold blood and they celebrate.
That freaking hook went heavy, bro. Holy shit. Dude, Mesus ain't holding back. And I think he expresses a lot of how we're feeling, how pissed off we are, how angry we are. And he's right. He's right in everything he's saying right now. This is how we feel. We're pissed off. We are angry. They took out an innocent man.
Say it loud enough that you can hear it in the clouds. I'd rather die than live life like a coward. Cold blood and they celebrate like the letters from heaven say. Hearts of many will grow cold in the end of days. Father, forgive me for not forgiving. Teach me how to love. Cause love's the last thing on my mind right now after seeing that blood. But then I look up and I shake my head, thinking about the blood you shed and words you said. They know not what they do, think it was something like that. I don't got your book memorized, so I know that my pen at times can stray off the pages. So I just pray that I remember that. A coward dies 1,000 deaths, a martyr dies.
I understand his like struggles too, where he's clearly in the song he's like talking to God. I kind of like the dynamic he has, saying, "I know you said this, and you say that. This is how I feel." I left a few comments where people were like, "That's not nice. That's not very Christian." Charlie wouldn't want that. Charlie was such a nice guy. Well, I'm not a nice guy. God forgive me. I'm not Charlie Kirk. He's a better man than I'll ever be. I can't do that. I can't show the restraint that Charlie had. I'm angry. I'm pissed. And I might have to answer for that one day, come Judgment Day. But I'm not Charlie Kirk. I'm not... Charlie was a good guy. I'm not exactly that. I'm angry, I'm pissed, and I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that those who are celebrating his death are going to face consequences. You want to say that's not nice? Maybe it's not. I don't really give a shit. I'm going to make sure that they pay for what they're saying. I've already helped in the firing of a few leftists, and it feels good. Their lives are destroyed. And I'm not stopping.
So I know that my pen at times can stray off the pages, so I just pray that I remember that. A coward dies 1,000 deaths, a martyr dies just once. When a coward kills a soldier, the whole army rises up. I said a coward dies 1,000 deaths, a martyr dies just once. And when a coward kills a soldier, the whole army rises up. Coward shot to stand up, man, while he was sitting
It's
down.
heavy.
I don't recognize the world that we live in now. The Bible said that this would happen, it's all written down. Final minutes of the final hour is ticking, Jesus coming any minute now. They shame was sacred while they celebrating sinning now. I say it loud enough that you can hear it in the clouds. I'd rather die than live life like a coward.
How do you want to be remembered? If I die, everything just goes away. How would you, if you could be associated with one thing,
Good clip.
how would you want to be remembered?
I want to be remembered for courage for my faith. That would be the most important. The most important thing is my faith.
That was a good clip to play at the end. God bless Charlie and his family. Doesn't feel real. As somebody who watched Charlie's show every single day on Real America's Voice, it's like everybody watches like Fox News. Nobody watches Fox News anymore. We're watching Real America's Voice. Charlie Kirk is on there. Jack Posobiec, Steve Bannon. You can get the app anywhere. I'm not a sponsor for them, but you guys should just check it out. Real America's Voice. I watch the show every day, and it's going to be so weird now to not hear it. It doesn't feel real, but it is. We need to acknowledge that there is evil among us. Memphis May Fire, one of my favorite bands. They have a song called "Hell Is Empty," and the whole chorus is. Hell is empty because the devil is here, and he says there's no fork, there's no horns, kind of saying that the devil's not this cartoon type character that you're gonna see walking around. It's an entity possessing so many people, so many things, and it goes on to say this is war. You've been warned. And I think he's right when he says hell is empty, the devil is here. This is a spiritual war. Pray, go to church, like Charlie Kirk said, but you also got to be prepared to fight too. We can't turn the other cheek this time. We can't play nice. The reason that there's so many repeat offenders, the reason that someone like the Ukrainian girl that got stabbed in the neck in that train, because the criminal was let go 14 times, is because of compassion. It's because of people being nice, turning the other cheek, second chances. No, we can't have that anymore. This is war. No violence. Nobody resist violence, but we need to make sure they face consequences, like a bunch of liberals losing their jobs, and now they're crying on TikTok, I can't afford my bills, I can't put food on it. Nobody gives a shit anymore. We're going to make them suffer. We're going to make them pay. And they deserve it. 100%. I don't feel bad about it, and neither should you. The good must fight, because if the good does not, then evil wins. Innocent people die. The left doesn't want to debate. Liberals do not want to debate. And you can't say it's just a fringe. It's not a fringe. You look at some of these comments, there's 3, 4, 500,000 likes that are celebrating Charlie's death. Not to mention the reshares and everything. You add up all the views and the likes, it's like a couple million views. Tens of millions. You had the House of Representatives, the Democrats, shout no. We're not going to pray for Charlie Kirk. This is not a fringe. This is the majority of them. So just miss me with that crap. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments below. Love to hear from you guys. If you guys want to support my video, totally free to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next video.